Hello, I'm Richard Hosnow, and I'm your host of the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and this YouTube channel. Welcome back. Well, in this particular episode, we're doing part of the Caring and Compassion series, the CNC series, as you'll see in the titles. And I'm sharing experiences of people demonstrating significant levels of caring and compassion. My hope is that these stories may inspire you and me in bringing more care and compassion into our life, remembering that in the mission that I have for this YouTube channel, that inspiring higher levels of caring and compassion so that we can help solve the bigger and smaller problems that exist in this world is one of the key things I'm trying to accomplish. I'll tell you, putting these stories together are a lot of fun for me and very inspiring. And this is a little story that I'm going to be sharing with you, but boy, I love it. So let's get into it. Imagine, okay? Don't just listen to me logically for a moment. Imagine this. Imagine that you're a divorced mother of a son with autism. Next, that 7-year-old son, his name is Landon, is going to fly from Las Vegas to Portland to see his father. Apparently, they're a divorced family. And it is the first time that this 7-year-old with autism is going to fly alone. Now, imagine you're a mother with those circumstances. Do you have concerns? Wow, you sure do. Well, this is a great mom, as you will see, and one of two great people that played a role in this. Mom sends a note with her son and asks her son to give it to the passenger, that whoever it is that's sitting next to him when they get on the plane. And she explained how her son had high-functioning autism, and he may be prone to asking, "Are we there yet?" I'm not sure that's just limited to kids with autism. I know my kids. Are we there yet? We've gone 5 miles on a 300-mile trip. No, we're not there yet. Okay. She went on to reassure the reader of the note that although he sometimes got anxious during takeoff, she'd packed plenty of snacks and games to keep him busy throughout the rest of the trip. This is a mom that was doing everything she possibly could to help her son. And yet she put him on this plane all alone with this note, never knowing who was going to be sitting next to the person, to her son, and what would happen. Okay? Whew. Takes my breath away how a mom would feel in those circumstances. And the mom's final request in the note: if you could please find it in your heart to make him feel comfortable and safe. Comfortable and safe. I would be forever grateful. A mother's last plea to an unknown stranger who by random chance is going to be sitting next to her 7-year-old son with autism on the plane. Okay? The mother's done all she can. What happens? Well, Landon's neighbor on the flight sent the mother a text message and a picture of when they got to Portland. And he says, in part, in that text message, "My name is Ben. I was Landon's seat neighbor for his flight to Portland. He did ask if we were there yet several times, but he was a great travel buddy. We had a good time and played a few rounds of rock, paper, scissors. He's a great kid, and you're a lucky mom. And all you need to do is see that picture with the head of her son laying on the shoulder of this stranger who was so kind to the mom's son." You can imagine for a moment the mom receiving this text message. And the mother said after receiving it, I am so grateful to this individual that there are still kind people in the world who make a difference like I try to do as well. And aren't we all? Okay? a great, simple, everyday example of caring. Now, I've flown on a lot of flights in my business career, and I know how you can get on a plane and somebody sits down next to you and a kid sits down next to you and you just totally ignore them. Well, Landon was not ignored. Landon was engaged. Mom helped with her note. And at the end of the day, it turned out to be a great trip. Okay? All because of a caring mom and a caring passenger. Okay? I get choked up. I get choked up every time I see this. So there are plenty of opportunities in life to be caring and compassionate. The challenge is that many of those opportunities are unexpected and they're lost. They're a surprise. Sometimes the challenge is that it may require you to do something that you don't normally do, you're not comfortable with, you don't know how to do. You may not be comfortable doing it, even awkward providing an act of caring. Well, the solution to some of this is to pause. When something happens, pause. Get your bearings. Be in the moment. What is happening right now? Okay? Imagine that passenger who got the note. Pause. Read the note. Pause. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to open my heart to this 7-year-old boy with autism flying alone for the first time on this flight. Open your heart. And if necessary, be brave, be bold. But if you're guided by your heart, if you're guided by what's the right caring thing to do here, the answers will come. And you can make being more caring and compassionate at least an everyday event in your life. Okay? I'll be sharing more of these episodes with you. They're a lot of fun for me to do. And the good news is I'm finding lots of caring and compassionate people, and I hope maybe this inspires you to do something very caring and compassionate in the next hour, in the next 24 hours, and certainly in this week. Okay? Well, as always, if you want to learn more about what my Wisdom Inspired Life is all about, you can go to the website, mywisdominspiredlife.com. Listen to the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast, hundreds of episodes there for you. Learn about my wisdom-related books and a brief bio. As you probably have determined, I'm on a mission. That mission is leading to a journey. And that journey right now is focused on my podcast, but even more so on this Wisdom Inspired Life YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today for this journey. I hope you'll join me for more. I look forward to continuing the journey with you.